Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Solar, and I am now joined by Captain Lemmy for this next one.
Yes, you are. Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me.
And how are you feeling about this one? I've not heard your opinion on it. Obviously, I want Primal.
Okay.
Stocko made his feelings very, very clear that he was going for a bad karma win. So,
Yep.
how are you feeling about this one?
I'm totally new to all of this. I always am a fan of the underdogs, but here I don't think there is a huge underdog. Two of the best seeds, both master conferences. So I'm going to be whoever you're not supporting. So I'll go back home on this one.
Ah, no, that's 3v1 on this stream. That is brutal. So I'm just gonna have to suck it up. So, I can safely say Primal at the moment 9-0 with a win over King of the Alps last night. I actually played in that series. Not my best performance, not gonna lie. Bad Karma 8-0. They still have another one to play this week. It's against Galamo Esports, currently fourth in Gamma Conference, unless that has changed. It has not. So that is certainly the same, but both teams currently unbeaten at the moment. Primal, the only unbeaten team left in Alpha Conference. Whereas Bad Karma still have a fight on their hands with Royals at the moment. Royals 9-0. And yeah, very, very even matchup. I maybe do a way to confirm it in my ear that Bad Karma playing with a full strength roster. I can safely say that Primal Esports are. Doom has confirmed that it is going to be the strongest roster that Bad Karma can provide. So I'm presuming Jawaits, is that how you pronounce it? Jawaits? I don't know. Nox and Noor, and Primal lining up with Feral, Line and Flynn for this one. I'm taking a back seat. I'm taking the caster role, depending on how much you see that as a back seat, because I'm going to get very emotional about this series.
I'm not going to let you.
I
didn't actually.
I'm going to get hyped. That's
I
just.
did see your name. I was thinking, hang on, is that the solo we know? And it is.
Oh yes, it is indeed. Yeah, I've already had I've had 2 stream appearances this season, and yeah, I'm taking a back seat on this one because I think I'd like to think that Line and Flynn can sort of play better than I can because they are significantly better players. So I don't want to step on their toes. And yeah, I know that we are going to have to wait for Feral because he's playing an NSE game at the moment. Hopefully, it shouldn't be too much longer. We'll get him in. But talking on the side of Bad Karma, I've been informed that it is Jay Waits. So that's thank you to Spectre in chat for that one. He helped me with that. Jay Waits, the only player in this matchup to have never played in IEL before. He did join the league, I believe, last season, but never actually signed up to be a free agent. So this is his first season playing in IEL. All the other players, even the players not playing, myself and Tyler, I believe it is, all having previous experience. Bad Karma, only experience from season 4, but Feral and Flynn played back in season 1. Flynn winning season 1 with Orbit in the Elite League. Feral actually lost in that same final to Flynn. So a lot of history between those players. Doom informing me that Tyler is indeed starting. Being informed is the main start. So the little notes that I make, they don't suggest everything because Tyler coming in at a lowest DSN, but I believe he has done quite a good job at building his MR up right throughout this season. He's peaked quite high, a lot higher than our spreadsheets have for him. So be interested to see what he comes in at next season. But yeah, lots of experience from the Primal roster, but experience not meaning everything. Both teams, as we say, unbeaten so far this season, and this is a big one.
We found out last night. I did casted for 3 games last night: the Challenger, the Prospect, and the Master. Not every single team who was favourite won last night. Of course, we were joined by Meowdy for the first one and Tiz for the second and third, and he'll tell you, especially in the Masters one, a couple of shocks in the middle part of that game. At the end, of course, we have the result that we all expected, but there was looking to be a cheeky reverse sweep on the cards. Didn't quite happen. This evening, as you said, I absolutely begged to be in this seat here because apparently it's one of the biggest games. It's so rare to get 2 of the best seeds from 2 conferences playing, and it's only week 5 as well. And this is a proper taste of what Imperial Esports is like at the at the top level in IEL, of course. And I'm very fortunate to be here. And Solo's going to be trying not to, hopefully, be too screamy for his team.
Too excitable.
But
yeah.
I can completely understand because it is his team and he'll want them to win this evening.
Yes, absolutely. And this, I've said to the guys as well, this has huge implications on how the rest of the series will, not the rest of the series, the rest of the league play will unfold, because we are 9-0 at the moment. The closest team to us is Auto Celerity. But Deja Vu still have 2 games to play this week as well. So Deja Vu could still move to 9-1. Auto Celerity did. They were 7-1 as well with Deja Vu, still sitting second, but Auto Celerity going 1-1 this week. So if we get this win, it puts a bit of distance between us and Auto Celerity. Obviously, Deja Vu still have they can still go 9-1, and that is not even. It's not going to make as big as a gap as we would have liked, but to still, if we go 10-0, it's still in a better position than that, and I'll be happy
to
be there.
Of those 9 games, how many of you participated in?
I've participated in 3. I've only got 2 sub series to my name because who was it we played against? I think it was very early on in the season. If I remember correctly, it was against Entice, I think it was. I played the first one because we did have to start the series without Feral, and then he subbed him for me. No, sorry, it was against Shadow Esports. And we actually ended up losing that one game. Feral came in and they won the next 3. And then I played against Reflux, that one ended in a 3-0 sweep, and I played last night against King of the Alps, that one going 3-1. So I do have 2 series wins to my name, but technically played in 3 series, but only 2 sub-series. So I've still got to play 1 more series for us to officially qualify for playoffs, provided we are obviously still in a position to do so when league play is done and the dust is settled.
Yeah, makes sense. And the good thing about obviously having you here tonight, you know Primal inside and out. You know how they play in certain situations. You're also a good player as well, so that's good to have. Not just for casting experience, for player experience as well, which is fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in so far. Thank you for all the comments as well. We do see them and we will reply if we can. We are expecting some fast-paced gameplay this evening that we've got to keep on top of together, but we will do our absolute best. But tell your friends, tell your mum if you want. Get involved. It's going to be a fantastic series. Solar, I don't think I've heard you say a prediction, but try not to be too biased. What are you going for?
Prediction wise, without being biased.
Yes.
I think Game 5 is a very, very real possibility. Both teams are going to absolutely go at each other, and it's likely to be some of the best Rocket League that we're going to see this season.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, both teams could also be very, very wary. It could be a cautious, slow approach. There may be some mistakes due to nerves, because this game does, as I say, have a lot of implications for both teams. Bad Karma, when they keep themselves at pace with Royals. Primal, when they put themselves at a bit of a distance, unable to be caught by any team this week, and giving ourselves that sort of 1-win advantage when it comes to records. I'm saying 3-2.
Mm-hmm.
And I want Primal to win. But if I'm going for a realistic prediction, I think it's going to go in Bad Karma's favour. I think it's going to be incredibly close. I say Game 5, and I think each game is going to be incredibly close as well.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling that it may well go in Bad Karma's favour.
I like that. I'm taking absolutely no sides in this whatsoever, because I don't know anyone from any team apart from you, but again, quite new to meeting everyone. I hope from a caster's point of view we have a Game 5 overtime. Whether that will happen or not, I don't know. A sweep is very, very rare in these situations. Two fantastic teams, two teams that are unbeaten. It's just going to be crazy. Yeah, like you said, two ways of doing this. Fast pace, go out early. Lots of long balls, high balls, fast pace, reading it as much as we can. Because another thing, you can play cautious, always have that person back. Communication will play a massive part in the pressure situations. There'll be points where players will have no boost. Lots of things that these players typically don't think about, but when you're playing one of the best teams, mentality, momentum start to play in your mind. Who's going to get that early goal first? You know, who's going to be on the back end first? You know, lots of things go into a game like this. I hope we see lots of goals. I hope we see lots of clippable events. And yeah, thank you all. The chat is going absolutely crazy. Hello to everybody. We're just waiting for one team. They're just finishing another series. They won't be long. We promise.
Certainly, and I also noticed a raid there from Danny. Thank you very much for that one. At the moment, we've got 56 people viewing this one, ready and raring to go. Unfortunately, we are still waiting for Feral, who is playing an NSE game. Hoping he's not going to be too much longer, but should scenarios develop, and I'm hoping they don't, I've spoken to Crusader, and if I do have to step in and play this series, I'll see if we can.
I'll be right. I don't panic.
Well, yeah, if fine. We can, we'll get a dual cast, but if not, Captain Levy will be on the solo.
Right, I'm all over this. I've been waiting 6 hours for this. I got the nod at about 9 hours. Got the nod at 12 o'clock. You're in. I'm like, yes, I'm ready.
So yeah, just waiting on Feral. Hopefully not too much longer, but sort of ruling is that after about 10 minutes, the opposing team can then start to process a mod mail and forfeit. So if that time does indeed come round,
you're going.
Yeah, I mean, I've got Line
can't have a forfeit for best
no, and Flynn sort of partied up with me anyway because it's just easier to do it that way. But if need be, I can just jump straight in.
So a lot of people in the chat, Solar, Leonelli, easy 1v3. Liney got this no problem. A lot of Liney fans in there. Any reason?
He's just the most wholesome lad you'll ever meet. If you ever give him a follow on Twitter, I highly advise it, purely because No, Spectre, sit down. We're not talking about vector gaming here. Lion will always flood your feed with Sheebers, and it is a satisfying little scroll every day. So, yeah. Walter the man saying that Lion has bribed him. Yeah.
I've been shouted at for calling his name wrong. He doesn't like me anymore. I was trying to get on his good side.
So we do have Danny on standby. Should I need to jump in and play the season? I'm hoping I don't need to, because this is definitely going to be the biggest game of my IEL career.
Well,
But,
whether you're casting or playing, it's still going to be one of the biggest. You're going to have a lot of pressure on you, especially if you go in late. Do your team? Well, not that you can probably say, but I'm guessing they do a lot of practice before the actual games, surely.
I'm hoping so. Yeah.
I mean, I'm asking you for an inside source.
Normally, like, just because Feral is a bot and he plays lots of leagues and all these different things, like, it's always like last minute with him to get him in. So we kind of warm up sort of individually more than we do as a team. I don't think we've ever actually warmed up as a team. I don't think we've even scrimmed since the season started. So it's a bit interesting to see where we are at the moment. But yeah, no, at least Feral will be coming in hot, ideally. But I think ourselves and Bad Karma as well have started to cool down a little bit, so it may make the start of this series interesting. Feral has joined the party, so I think we may be good to go.
Good stuff.
But I will give him
I
a
hope
quick
it's right that I'm the only one in the lobby. Okay. No worries. Oh, lads, we're getting ready.
Feral is here. He is ready and raring to go. Sorry for the delay there, guys. Just a quick remake of the server, and we will be very much underway.
Nightbot doing its job. Happy days. Crusader being the
Instigator.
marketer, the instigator, the congregator. Happy days. We are moments away. Just try and get in.
Oh, I'm gonna kill Flynn.
Okay, well, yeah, the
Hey, he's got cross-platform off.
Okay, well, you can sort that out.
Honestly,
last night.
These guys, they are killing me at the moment. They are utterly killing me. Make me seem like the worst captain ever.
Shimmy wanted for follow 8, but it didn't work for him, Kappa. Maybe it did. Is it right that me and 3 players are in here, yeah? Is that correct?
Oh, I can't even... I shouted at Flynn and it turns out it was Liney. Oops.
Understood.
Wait, what?
Right. Sweet peas.
Just getting the players in. This was getting very, very close. It did get to that 10-minute mark. Feral making it just 2 minutes remaining. And very, very shortly, ladies and gentlemen, we will have the biggest game of the season up and running for you. At the moment, we do indeed have 52 followers. If you think there's someone out here that might want to watch this and they're not in that chat, get them in here. They're not going to want to miss this. It is
absolutely not.
Huge game. But we have Bad Karma in it as well. We've got J-Waits, we've got Nox, and we've got Tyler. So Noor taking the back seat for this one.
Yeah.
Boys are ready. We are ready. Let's
We're waiting
get them
for Solar to give them the heads up to join.
So, Primal playing from orange. Bad Karma in the blue. Game 3, 2, 1. We are underway. Tyler. J-Wait's missing the touch there. Feral taking control in the corner. Flicks it over Nox. Can't push it past Tyler. Flynn has been bumped in the back. As has Liney. This is awkward for Primal Esports. The shot is high, doesn't test them. A good pinch there down, puts Primal on offense. Tyler carries this one down, Flynn cuts it out, puts it into the middle. Line is beaten to the ball by J-Waits. Flynn can't get a touch, Ferrell's been bumped. This is awkward. Shot hits the post, and that was a very, very dangerous situation there for Primal.
Was a dangerous situation. I saw you get nervous. As soon as that event happened, J-Waits onto the side, cheeky shot, Felladino is going to make an easy save. We saw this Primal team last night, 1-0 down though, after 50 seconds.
And that is not a great one there. Rotation breaking down for Primal. Ferrell try to keep that one close off the backboard, forcing to save. Tyler reacts really, really quickly, turns, gets the goal. Bad karma, Esports first on the board.
Was just a weak clinch from Fernandinho. That's it. High from him again. Speaking of the same person to the side, Flynn, decent hit off the side. J-Waits is already up. Notice the difference between the leagues that we saw yesterday. All these good players, top players on the backboard, ready for anything to happen, and quite an even start apart from that goal. What's up?
Until Line puts one home and Primal are back level. A little touch inside, a good bump from Flynn there as well. Primal throwing everything at that one, but they have indeed got a goal back.
Two bad camera keepers could not keep that out at that opportunity. Kickoff pretty scary for Primal. He goes well. I'm going to say that name so many times wrong. Cheeky shot.
No,
J-Waits.
all right that time. Line
Lion-knee. I remember someone putting in the chat. To his side, Tyler's going to be on the wall already. Felladino with a decent clear. Bombs by Tyler, doesn't really matter. It's an open net. Is it a whiff?
I think that indeed was a whiff. It looked to be from Knox there. Ferrell long clear down. Knox can't get up quick enough. Maybe out of position there on the rotation, but Primal have the lead. It's 2-1, just a minute and 31 gone.
Maybe out of position, maybe he just genuinely couldn't get up quick enough. It looks like the case. J-Waits might have an open shot there. Felladino with a 50 to the sideline. Needs to the passing play to Finn. First time, not for the save to the side. Might see a couple of passing plays in between these two teams.
Open so masterly. Generally, you start to see the passing plays come out a lot more, connecting far more significantly, and the power that is generated from the shot following a pass can be utterly devastating. It's something that, as we do go up the leagues in IEL, it does become far more frequent, something that is at times a dying art in lower leagues, and you really notice the top tier players in those lower leagues that, and a big fake there from Tyler allows J-Waits in, and it is all square.
That was like a lion draw. 2-2, bad camera. Lion couldn't really save that shot. Too close, too fast, not going to have any chance with that. Half the game gone, 2-all. We knew it would be close. We're being told that already. Cheeky flick pass by Lion on the, I think it was J-Waits, not too sure. Cheeky shot in off the post. Flynn does well, takes to his side, does not. Gets him out of position. Good shot off the crossbar. Good chance from Flynn there, so.
Very, very good chance. He's done fantastically well to actually get that shot off. It's not the easiest angle, and you would forgive him for not being able to keep that one down, and he just hits the crossbar, bounces down. Ferrell unable to get the touch, but bad karma do survive, and this one looking dangerous for Primal again.
Yeah, absolutely. I love watching Master. It's just so quick. It's even hard for two people to keep up, let alone if I was on my own. So I'm happy we've got you here. To the side, J-Waits can't get it past Flynn. Easy touch for Tyler. Maybe could have brought it down a little bit more. He's put himself and his team under pressure. Off the back ball, Felladino. A good touch by Knox coming out of the net, because he may have scored there.
Great touch there to deny Ferrell, a man who very much would have been licking his lips at that chance to put it home. But we are still all square. 2 minute and 20 remaining in game number 1. Bearing in mind, this is the two top teams going into week number 5. Bad karma. Great shot there from J-Waits. Does not go in though.
Yeah, it was a fantastic shot, a couple of inches high and wide. Any less than that, it would have been an absolutely sensational finish from that position he was in. Good touch by Ferdinand Fling. If he gets a good shot, it might create a chance. JWEX is there. Reads it well. Up is JWEX again. He seems to be everywhere. About 1080 degree spin, tries to flip reset, couldn't quite pull it off. Flynn off the side, not great. What a save on the shot from Tyler.
Great save there from Flynn, just coming down off the bat. We're reading that shot perfectly to keep that one clear. Would have seemed like Lining may not have been able to get a touch on that one, but Primal survive once more and do come forward. It's a very back and forth series here, but arguably Bad Karma with the better chances.
Yeah, I feel an overtime is brewing unless Ferrodinho does well with the save. Flynn might take a pass over to that side, Lionese gets up. Does well to get it on the backboard, tries to set up Ferrodinho, who's now in there. Flynn might get a retouch off the wall. Ferrodinho's up, tries to challenge Tyler in goal.
Oh!
3 seconds to go. Will we go to overtime or will there be a goal? The ball is still up, Solar. And Ferrodinho has a chance off the backboard. It's for a shot available in overtime.
What a chance there at the end for Primal. I am on the edge of my seat here. And purely because I'm entirely biased. My hands are up in my face.
I'm not even on my seat.
What a glorious chance that was.
That was a chance.
Just
That
hit
was a big
the
chance.
crossbar.
I keep forgetting you're here for your team to win. Orange, you've got to remember, your team is orange. Ferrodinho, I don't know if that was a shot or pass, whether it was any of them. It didn't quite work. Knocks with a clearance to the middle. Lioness already up, ready for it. Whiffs a little bit, but he had no boost. Flynn to the inside shot while Ferrodinho can get a double touch. He's too low. Tyward to the side. Overtime in the first game was pretty much expected, Solo.
Yeah, certainly. It's exactly what we had predicted going into the series. Lots of tight games, and we expect this one to go the full distance. As we've said before, this is the top 2 teams in IEL at the moment, with Royals putting themselves up into contention for that as well, with Bad Karma coming into this week as the top team and facing themselves off against Primal. Minute gone now, still playing on, shot on target, saved by Line.
Yeah, Line did well there. He read the shot, he knew that I think it was Tyler could only really go top middle. Passing by Line, Fling shot is poor. Ferrodinho is there for a read. Tower's going to get a big clear. It's all about, it seems to be a game of longies in this overtime, and I think it's going to come down to who makes the next mistake, probably.
Yeah, both teams looking rather solid on defense at the moment. It's going to come down to a mistake or a moment of sheer brilliance.
Is it from Ferrodinho? Yeah, we face it. Sorry, Solar.
No, that was, I got very, very excited there myself. My hands are
goes
up
quiet,
by my face, and I don't know if it's obstructing my voice getting to my microphone or what story is. I don't know if I sound muffled, but I'm so tense at the moment, and it's still just game number 1.
Yeah, we could have another 4. Ferrodinho is having a few 50-50s with JWEX on the side. Shot by Tower, can you get a double touch into the net? What a save by Lion off the top of the crossbar with very low boost as well. Primal could have nicked it just there. No, Bad Karma, sorry, my bad.
Oh my god, my heart was in my throat there. What a save from Line to touch that one on the crossbar, but Bad Karma asking more questions of Primal than the first. Oh, JWEX coming.
There's 2 chances from Bad Karma in the last 10 seconds, and Primal will be feeling the pressure because they know that, of course, in the last 10 seconds, they could have lost this game. They're going to have to do something different to stop these high-speed, height attempts. Lionade does well to fake the keeper. JWEX is struggling for position, does well to knock it to the side. We're 3 minutes into overtime already. Are Bad Karma feeling a win here? A couple of good chances.
They certainly look the more likely to take this one, but Flynn looking to get on the end of this one. Shot missed from Ferro, and Lion has to rush back grab some boost and go again.
See, I genuinely think Ferrodinho's fake there, he meant to do that. It's because I don't know who it was, but I think it was Flynn, but he changed position. If he didn't change position, he might have had a free shot. J-Wax and Knox on the same left-hand side. It's going to be a solo play. Can't get past the keeper 50-50. Tyler with the shot. Good save by Ferrodinho. The ball's high. Knox is going to have to go backwards, knock it over the bar. Ferrodinho!
Oh,
what a save by Knox!
what
And
a
Tyler just can't get
recovery.
it in. And we've almost played a full game of Rocket League in this overtime.
4 minutes coming up on that clock. What a recovery there from Knox. Gets a good touch, drop down, and the shot ends up wide. Tyler with the follow-up, and Ferrell has time to clear. But again, talking about that recovery from Knox, he's been caught in an awkward position too high up the pitch, gets the touch to stop it immediately going in, but still has to get his wheels onto the backboard, jump off, a bump here. Ferrell one-on-one against J-Waits, gets the save. Tyler with the shot, hits the crossbar. Oh, this is too tense.
So Knox actually made a world-class save out of position. Then he had to make another save because his touch wasn't great. Fair enough. Ferrodinho tries to 1v1 Knox in the middle. Doesn't quite go well. Line is over. It's a shot by Tyler. No, it isn't. The second shot's by Tyler. And Bad Karma takes the first game.
Oh, what a follow-up there. Lion caught out position. Flynn unable to get back in time. A great touch from Knox. And Tyler slams it home. Bad Karma take game number 1.
4 minutes and 44 seconds. Just to confirm, it is 1-0 to Bad Karma in the series. We'll just check those purple colour things for you guys as we set ourselves up, have a drink of, well, orange juice or whatever, alcohol maybe Solo's having, of the pressure that his team's putting him under. But yeah, a fantastic game. Nearly 10 minutes of Rocket League. Chances, what's that, 16 shots to 15. ROCS is B team compared to this.
Oh my goodness. And on top of that, a total of 11 saves for Bad Karma and 9 coming out for Primal as well. A really, really strong showing from both teams there in game number 1. But Bad Karma just edging that one, having slightly better chances. That both teams really asking questions of each other and having so many shots on target that have resulted in saves. None of them particularly bad shots either. It didn't seem like any of them were particularly easy to save. They did test each other so much.
We've got theories coming out now. Primal going to lose because I can't pronounce her name wrong. That's not going to happen. That's not my fault. Kickoff for game number 2. Kind of 50-50 until a decent pop shot comes in. 9 meters well. Signed to Flynn as well. It's so hard to keep on track of the names when they're moving so quick. Ferrodinho with a shot. J-Wax is going to save. And a decent start by Primal.
Looking to swing things back in their favour early on in game number 2. A good clear there from J-Waits, and Ferrell can't get a touch on it. Lion does, but it's put Flynn in an awkward spot. Ferrell can turn though. Oh, leaves it for Flynn. Shot on target. J-Waits rushing back. Does get the save though, and does stay level. No early action in game number 2.
So in 9 minutes and 44 of Rocket League, saved again by Line A, we had 31 shots, which is just magnanimous even at this level. And hopefully we see more of the same this time. 1 minute in, not too many, only 3 shots so far. Tyler with a good shot though, it's off the bar. Ferrodinho doesn't panic, gets it clear, and does well for his team.
Oh, that was very, very close again. Primal living dangerously. Bad Karma are absolutely rattling that crossbar. It's never going to look the same after this series is over. But again, Bad Karma looking more threatening at the moment. Another chance here. Tyler puts the shot high though.
Yeah, I just noticed. Oh, yeah, so Ferrodinho there did the perfect thing. He had no boost. I thought he was going to go out and get some, but luckily he didn't. He was able to save the net shot. It's all about knowing, understanding your boost management, what you can and can't do, and these players just so good at spotting weaknesses as J-Wex goes up for a double touch off. Oh, it's a great shot off Ferrodinho's backside for that one.
That was a very, very nice shot from J-Waits there. Had a lot of time to put that one on target. Gets a good amount of power on it as well. But Feral, very, very experienced player, knew exactly how to do that. Flynn cannot get that one under control. Bad Karma have the lead in game 2.
So Flynn, he did possibly the worst thing, which was out of his control. He touched the ball again, came back to him, easy shot, wasn't going to miss from Tyler. 1-0.
And it's Bad Karma with the lead here, but a good ball across there from Feral, unanswered there by Flynn or Liney. Liney having to wait back for that one. Gets a good challenge in. Feral, a good shot forward. It's off target, gets the ball up, and Primal are level.
The man who scored doesn't clear the ball off the back wall. I think it's Tyler. I don't want to say it is if it isn't. It is. He should be clearing that, and he knows he should be. Nox can't get there to save the shot. 1-0, half the game gone.
When I can say my heart rate is still very much going. I know
Don't pass out on
the back down will indeed be feeling the same. But yeah, Primal, a good quick response there from them, not allowing themselves to get too down on conceding that first goal in game number 2 and sort of lose the pace as well. It was an unfortunate scenario for them to be put in. It's not exactly as much of a mistake from Flynn. Maybe slight rotational, if anything, but just an unfortunate touch that he tried to do the best he could to get out of the way, but Tyler very well positioned to follow that up. But Feral, quick response, first one to the ball, and again, shot is high though. Flynn with the follow-up, and it's a goal. Primal have the lead.
Ferrodinho should have done better, but luckily for him, he doesn't need to. His Flynn's there, he reached the crossbar shot. There's no way Ferrodinho meant to put that over. He wanted the goal. 2-1 to Primal. Maybe Silver's a little bit, got a bit better heart rate, maybe.
Little bit more excited. I wouldn't say that my heart rate is slowed anymore. A really, really good shot there from Flynn to the back post, but I think everyone expected Feral to put that shot on target. As a result, you've ended up with Nox in the back there. And Feral again gets a beautiful shot off of the pass from Liney off the side wall, beating Nox to it, and Feral too hot to handle for Tylex. 3-1 Primal now.
Now that Feral shot is kind of at the keeper. Not that he should save it, but I'm sure Feral would have wanted that shot to go a bit more in the corner. We might have screamed a little bit more, but fair play to Feral. I keep calling him Ferrodinho, I know I can just call him Feral. Not the best with names. Tyler goes 50 to Nox into the middle, tries to double jump onto the wall to get that pinch. Feral does well to clear it, though. He's going to be pursued by Tyler, gets the smallest of touches. Lionel goes for a shot, doesn't quite go where he wants it to go. J-Wex with a decent clearance. Lionel's waiting to pass, but he can't because J-Wex gets another touch. Feral with the clearance, can he jump on it and get a second touch? Nox is already up. The players are so quick.
They really are going toe-to-toe so far in this series. Remember, Bad Karma 1-0 up in the series at the moment, but Primal very much in good position to take game number 2. That's not a great touch from Liney. J-Wex will put that one home. Not a good touch there from Liney. Not good positioning from Primal Esports as a whole. Liney getting caught out there. J-Wex no boost whatsoever. Still able to get that one on target. It's 3-2 now. Bad Karma away back into game number 2. Primal will not want to allow that.
Yeah, questionable clearance to his side. J-Wex still had work to do though with no boost. He still had to get that over the keeper because the cars can still double jump without boost. So he did well to get that right into the near post corner. Tower does well to go low past, I think it was Flynn at that point. Feral comes in, knocked 50-50 with Flynn and knocks on the wall. Good clearance by Feral. What I love to see, but we don't see just before Tower has a shot. Fling save off, off the bar.
Save from Flynn.
Just going back to a previous point, there's always one person back. Tally goes well. J-Wex for redirects, goes for the far post, hits the cross.
Oh my goodness, Bad Karma could not be getting any closer. And Primal living very dangerously late on. And Flynn having to make another save there. J-Wex looking to keep it up. as does Tyler. The shot on target, and Bad Karma equalised with 0 seconds remaining.
The first 0-second goal I've actually had in 4 weeks comes from Nox, who reads it off the wall perfectly. Feral has no boost to go across the net, as I'm sure he would have saved it if he had boost. We're going into overtime again.
Oh, my heart. Stop doing this to me, guys. Game number 2 does indeed go to overtime. 3-3 after regulation. Bad Karma there equalised it with 0 seconds remaining. It was looking comfortable for Primal with 30 seconds remaining in game number 2. But all of that has changed very, very quickly, and they have to start over.
Absolutely. We had 4 minutes and 44 seconds last overtime. How many are we going to have? Well, that doesn't make sense, but how many minutes this time are we going to have? JWEX off ball, can get a second touch below the keeper. He does, but Feral puts his cart in the best position. He didn't know what JWEX was going to do, but he did save it.
Primal having to do a lot of defense this game. Bad Karma only 2 saves.
Flynn!
Oh, Flynn!
What a save by Nox.
Nox, the demo from Liney. It looked like that had opened things up, and Primal would take game number 2, but a great save from Nox through a cloud of smoke.
Yeah.
Flynn, unfortunate not to score and win game 2 for Primal.
Yeah, literally through smoke. It was fantastic save. He wouldn't have known much about it as well. Feral passes to Line, passes to Flynn in the middle. The ball's high. Someone's got to go up for it. Line does. Gets up really quick for that one. Flynn's going to try and pass it back off the backboard. Nox is up, clears it to JWEX. He's going to get a redirecting touch. Nox is going to pursue that with 2 Primal players right in front of him, so he's not going to go too far just right now. 1 minute 30 gone. JWEX is not going to get that. Oh, what's going to happen?
It's very, very tense. Both teams have come very, very close to taking game number 2. A few more saves now for Bad Karma. But Bad Karma currently set 14 shots. Primal just 8. And Primal being forced to make 10 saves so far this game. With Bad Karma only half that in 5. So most of this going in Bad Karma's favour, but still very, very close match. And a close series going to overtime twice now. A chance here for Flynn. Misses the touch.
This is bigger than they expect, you know, because if Bad Karma win this out of the next 3 games that they play, they will only need 1. Primal win this game. Flynn might do it for them. JWEX was half his car was off the post as well to save it. Feral, bit of pressure from Primal now. Line A goes up, so does Flynn. Good save by Tyler, gets it away just about. Nox is up. No one's back for Primal though until Ferradino turns his car around. A bit of a scare for Bad Karma there.
And 1 for Primal. Both Flynn and Liney going up to make that shot. Flynn getting the touch, and probably beneficial for Feral as well, who looked to follow up on Flynn's touch, realised what was happening, and has turned back. Flynn getting a really, really good double touch just to slow things down. High time for Feral to get back. But Primal and Bad Karma living dangerously.
Absolutely, and again, I think we're looking at a full game of Rocket League into overtime. I not actually had like this long overtime in IEL. I've only seen 8 minutes in ROCS as well, so we'll see what happens. Someone's got to score at some point. Someone's got to, I don't know, make a mistake, make an unbelievable play. Is it the passing play? 1, 2, 3 for JWEX. He can't quite get his position right. Nox with the high shot, too high for him.
Oh, Tyler with a chance.
No panic. No panic for your team. It's just a little bit over, but lots of shots coming in from both teams when they have the chance to. Cheeky double commit from Bad Karma won't affect them too much. A lot of the cars struggling with low boost, so that might play a factor at some point.
Could play a very big one. Flynn having to play the ball there when he would have liked to pick up some boost. Does eventually get some in the corner there, and Primal can put on an attack. But this is coming down to fine margins.
Feral. Oh. Wow. It's so good to watch. I mean, I'm from a non-biased view as well. It's such good Rocket League. The shots are coming in, the saves are coming out, the passing plays in some situations are coming out. I just want to see that world-class play. Flynn might fake one keeper! He goes off the post! What? I've got a connection issue.
And the server's disconnected.
No.
What a time.
What is going on? The server has gone. The ball on my screen, ladies and gentlemen, the ball is in the net. It went off the post and in the net, but The server went before it crossed the line. And what we may have to do is make a new server and do golden goal, but I'm not sure what the rules are. I'm sure Solar's been in this situation before. But that ball was going in off that post.
No. How
And
do
that
we
would have
play
been
this?
Primal's goal as well. I don't know what the rules are. We'll have to ask one of the head admins because we don't want to make a mistake. I would say golden goal kickoff. However,
ever had that situation before.
So that ball was going in. The keeper was nowhere near it. So I don't know. That was going in. Lots of people say it wasn't going in. I can confirm on my screen the ball did go in the net after it disconnected.
I think on my one it did roll up the wall and away to the corner.
Oh well,
I think that's what Boom had as well. And obviously with Primal has seen. So Robbie's back up, but I think we're gonna have to play it as golden goal.
We're gonna have to do golden goal. It's only fair. It wasn't overtime. What we'll have to do then is also leave the match at the same time, so it restarts the 5-minute counter. Yep, golden goal. So we do have that confirmed, ladies and gentlemen. We will be having a kickoff for a golden goal. It's still 1-0 to Bad Karma on the series. Just a couple of ears going on behind me, ladies and gentlemen, behind the scenes. But we can confirm there will be a kickoff for a golden goal for game number 2. Just to let you guys know.
Yeah, we've spoken to Rox there. He's the game admin manager, best person to turn to in this scenario. We are indeed going to have to play game 2 as golden goal. Treat it still as the overtime was. Reset from a kickoff. Players have been informed.
So we got the RL VAR, and they say, yep. No problem. Right, ladies and gentlemen, if you've just joined us, we just had a moment with the servers. The ball looked like it was going in. We don't know. The servers went. So we're doing a kickoff for a golden goal between these two. Bad Karma 1-0 up on the series. Solar, your heart rate might have dropped a little bit. All gone up. Start us off. Where's Solar gone? He's not here. Anyway.
Oh, sorry. It wasn't until Danny had mentioned the fact that we might need to get the VOD for this. Tyler, straight off the bat, that is going to feel incredibly hard for Primal Esports as Bad Karma settle it in 11 seconds. That is brutal.
So that is fixed? Is it fixed? I don't know. So, but they scored the golden goal 11 seconds in. Not that we've seen any early goals yet. And that's now 2-0 to Bad Karma on the series after that golden goal, which is just insane because Primal is literally half a second and half a centimetre away from potentially drawing the series. But the servers have done them over. And unfortunately for Primal, it's they're now 2-0 down in the series. Yeah, a couple of things are going on behind the scenes, ladies and gentlemen. We'll let you know in a second. We'll get told when we can join. Wow. Wow. Someone explain.
I'm at a loss for words.
We will explain as best as I possibly can in one sentence. Primal were centimetres away from scoring in overtime. The servers went, we did golden goal, and the other team, Bad Karma, bag in 11 seconds. That's the situation. As bad as it is for Primal and as unlucky as it is, we were told to do golden goal and we must move on with that decision. And yeah, I'm on my way, and we'll get into game number 3. Bad Karma 2-0 up. Maybe fortunately, technically, but that's the way Rocket League goes sometimes.
Now Primal looking for a reverse sweep.
Oh, imagine.
Bad Karma. That would be dramatic. Very, very unfortunate there for Primal Esports, but that's the way things have gone.
Yeah, and that's nothing we can do. It's just for Rocket League servers. It's a shame, really, because I think Primal did have that over time. Well, pretty clearly, actually, at some point. But anyway, we move on. Game number 3, Nox with a high clear. It's Bad Karma need 1 to win the whole series with a sweep, which wasn't expected. They have the first shot. Great
save from Line and Primal boys will be coming out swinging. They need to. They are now 2 games down, 1 more loss, and the unbeaten run of 9 series is over. Feral looking at the 51 up through, no avail.
Yeah, it was a really good save, that one. Just to say again, fantastic save with low boost as well. Feral gets bombed by Jewett to the side. Fling tries to retie this clear, doesn't do so. Knocks his there for a redirect, goes high line A to the side. Does a couple of flips, but he didn't need to do, but probably leaves it to Feral. The best way to get that clear. Feral goes into dive, Flynn and not. Both challenge high. Jwex is there as well for a shot. It's poor. Don't know whether he tried to do it slow on purpose. Fling's going to try and get it clear with no finish. Jumps over Knox well. And Tyler gets it to the corner. Jwex with a double touch. Feral's there to get it clear. And like he said, Primal absolutely need to win this game.
Definitely. It's the end of the street from there if they do not. Bad Karma moving to 9-0 if they take this series, and Primal drop into 9-1 as we spoke about earlier, allowing Deja Vu a little sniff at first place in the Alpha Conference. But it's been a rather neutral game number 3 here, neither team wanting to give up any ground because this is huge. And that game 2, as we said, so unfortunate for Primal, and that's not going to help things either.
Yeah, I don't like to say that it's put her down on it, but it has a little bit because I did expect it to be 1-0 at the moment. And now Primal have lots of work to do. It all comes down to this game, and the servers have let them down here. But we can't keep talking about that because the situation is we carry on as unlucky as we've been, and they need to now win this game to carry on and, well, firstly not get swept, but second of all to have any chance of doing the reverse sweep, which would be incredible if it happened.
It would indeed, and I know I'd be incredibly excited about it because even that game 2 has got me feeling a bit downbeat, and I know the Primal boys were not happy about it, but we keep talking about we have to move on, and they are looking to break down, but neither team having many chances. Just one early on for Bad Karma in game number 3, which Liney turned onto the crossbar. It's the longest time we've gone in regulation without seeing a goal, not including 2 overtimes. We've had Flynn, big chance there, puts the shot wide, 3 minutes gone, 2 remaining.
Yeah, you mainly, but we discussed that there are 2 ways of playing these games, and what we've seen in the first 2 games is basic attack. Now we're seeing a bit more consolidation, more 50-50s in the middle, much more having that defense on fleek, I was going to say, until Feral nearly got his team the first goal, as you hear that sigh from Solo.
Big chance there. Feral not able to convert that one after a great bump from Flynn on a Bad Karma player in net. I didn't quite catch who it was. A glorious chance there for Primal to put their stamp on game number 3, and now Bad Karma have a chance. Oh. Another one onto the crossbar.
Wow.
Feral this time.
So Feral made the save, but I think Lionel Flynn came back off the crossbar to make the secondary clearance, which is Primal is still, they're up for this. You can tell by the way they're playing. They've still got all the, the mechanics, the world-class defense is still back. So they know that they're under pressure. It could be a 2v1 or even a 3v1 versus Flynn, but the ball goes really high, and they Bad Karma kind of give the ball away there. Flynn goes for a triple, can't get past one player. Feral goes up, he's in an awkward position. Jwex is going to take a shot, it's high, it's also wide.
Again, this one looks like it's going to go to overtime. With 30 seconds remaining, no goal. A few chances once again, more in the way of Bad Karma, who you have to admit, especially considering obviously they're 2-0 up in the series, have seemed like the better team in each game. They've put on more shots. Primal forced to make more saves, but both teams also just squandering chances. And the clock ticks down. Primal come forward.
Yeah, it's, I think the ball's going to touch any minute now until farewell. Yes, he does. So we're going to overtime for a third time, and let's remember, Bad Karma have gone to overtime twice and won both of them. So Bad Karma are going to win the whole thing, or we're going to a game 4.
Oh, Tyler Flip reset there. Almost squeezed that one under
Double
Flynn,
save
Flynn
by your boy
reacting
Flynn.
well. Oh, Liney.
Oh no! What?
Liney, no.
Oh! Oh no. Have I just seen what I... Oh, wait, what? What happened to Line?
He's made a mistake. It's as plain and simple as that. Liney's side flip and gifted the sweep to Bad Karma there.
Right. I mean, I was hoping to end it on like a magnanimous play or something, but it's ended with a Bad Karma sweep. quite frankly. First one, yeah, fine. Second one, server then golden goal. Third one, a whiff by Line that he hasn't done in any of the previous games. But the moment that you don't want it to happen, he flicks away.
There is not much to be said about that. A very, very close 3 games there. Bad Karma coming out on top. 3-0 sweep, but Primal will be absolutely fizzing with that. And can anyone really blame them? That mistake from Line there at the end there, just that is a fraction of an inch there. He's just moved his thumbstick and he's flipped to the side instead of forward. Allowed Knox to put that one home. And Bad Karma take the sweep. They move to 9-0, unbeaten. They match Royals in that Gamma conference, and Primal Esports drop to 9-1.
I mean, Shimmy in the chat has made a perfectly valid point. The first 2 games were fantastic. Eccentric, action everywhere, your heartbeat was going, and then all of a sudden we get hit with something that Solar has never experienced before, and he's been here a while. Doom has never experienced before, and he's been here longer than I've been alive. Well, I mean, I'm not calling him old. And then it's just, why tonight? You know, it does make you wonder though. Because I'm not biased towards anyone. I believe that ball was going in. I don't think anyone would have saved it. I think it would have rolled up the post and in. If that would have gone in, let's say it did, that would have been 1-0 on the series. So it could have been a completely different series.
Definitely. But you have to look at the fact that wholeheartedly, Bad Karma did deserve to win that series. They were the better team. They asked more questions of Primal than Primal did of Bad Karma. Not that Primal didn't, because that was a fantastic 3 games that we witnessed. But the ending to 2 of those games were just utterly heartbreaking and quite frankly anticlimactic. It's not the way we would have liked to see those games go. And that's me talking from a non-biased perspective as well. Regardless of who's playing, that's how that series ends after what was a fantastic competition between 2 top teams in IEL. The way that those games ended is, as I said, it's anticlimactic. And as a result, Bad Karma do take the sweep, and they wholeheartedly deserve to win that, in my opinion. But I just don't think I don't think Primal got the chance to take that series as far as they could have done. I genuinely think that could have gone all the way to game number 5. But that's not the case. That is Rocket League. That's the way that things go. And congratulations to Bad Karma there. They did genuinely play a blinder, and they've put themselves in a fantastic position now. with a game against Royals still to come this season. So that one,
That better be
again, I
streamed.
hope we get that one
That
on
better be
stream as
streamed.
well, because that is, again, going to be another fantastic series. And yeah, I think there's still a lot of good Rocket League to come this season, especially with the other side of the conference as well. Primal starting to play Deja Vu, Auto Celerity, and Puncture, the three teams below them. So there's still lots of potential for fantastic games to come up and really, really good competition. I have no idea how playoffs are going to go. I have no idea who's going to even make playoffs. Never mind the fact that at the before playoffs starts and we get all the seedings in, there's an opportunity for everyone to make their own predictions. Let me tell you something. I never get those right. I have no idea what's going to happen. But yeah, here we are.
Yeah, neither do I. We don't want to keep you, ladies and gentlemen, too long. We know you have fantastic lives to live ahead of the whatever's going on in your countries at the moment. Tomorrow, Wednesday, Prophecy Vincio Prospect at 7, Deja Vu versus Puncher Master at 8 by Karma, the team you saw tonight, versus Shadow. Actually, not the team you saw tonight, a part of their team in the Challenger League versus Shadow at 9 o'clock. We probably should wrap up, Solar, so we can all head off and have a good evening.
Absolutely. So that will do it from us this evening, guys. Lemmy has just run through the lineup for tomorrow's stream. Please do tune in again. I believe I will be back. I don't know about yourself, Lemmy, but we've got on the left-hand side there, you've got our Twitter, we've got our Twitch, we've got the YouTube, and we've got our website there as well. So give those a follow, subscribe, all these different things, especially on Twitch. Follow to get the notification as to when we go live. We've got 4 streams this week, which is something that has not happened for a very, very long time because it's such a big week and there's so many good games because of the cross-conference clashes. That was a tough one. So there's still going to be games this week that you're not going to want to miss. This league is also entirely, the prize pool is donation funded. All proceedings that we get from subscriptions on Twitch and any donations into the direct PayPal go straight into the prize pools for the leagues and for the Andromeda Cup themselves. So if you can, and if you feel that you want to support the league, you absolutely do not have to, but should you want to, it's greatly appreciated. Those are the ways to do so. And it means that we can keep ramping this league up because it's grown so much from season 1.
It's absolutely incredible. It's grown since I've been here. I've only been here 5 weeks. It's absolutely incredible what you guys are doing. Just very quickly, shout out to Doom, the streamer behind the scenes doing all the transitions. He is amazing. Thank you to him. Solar, thank you. We got to wrap up. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll go to a promo and then some music. Have a fantastic night. Hopefully, we shall see you tomorrow.
Have a good night, guys.